Nick Cannon and them, that show he got. That's one of the, and Mike at the family reunion, so I'll just keep saying that for some reason. Let's go live standings. Put that shit in the chat.
That shit will pop up. There we go. You was on AFC?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hood! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hood! Hood! The show, Real Talk, the show. We are back, motherfucker. You know it's the man Anthits, the franchise guru. Always on deck with my co-host. Tupac is back, the real boom. We on our death row shit today, cuzzo. What's up with you?
Man, not much, man. We been missing for a minute, man. Had to come back.
Come back strong, man. Today's topic is the AFC standings, man. We in week 9 right now in season 4, RDL 2. Best league around, hands down. Don't ask nobody, find out yourself. But we about to talk about the AFC and some of these teams that's playing better football, playing bad football, some of the players, we're going, etc. We're going to take off on that. But we did see some shit in the chat the other day, man. What's that about?
Oh, man.
And these recruiting chats, cuz. Fuck's going on?
Oh, man. So first off, man, what we seen, man, we seen some fucking dick riding ass shit, man. And the dick riding, man, only because motherfuckers don't know how to pay homage, man, and, you know what I mean, give a nigga a shout out, man. If they would have did that, I still would have been a little bit salty, but, you know what I mean, they didn't even do that. So, what's going on with that, man? He used to be your ace, though, man.
Used to be my homie. Right. Used to be my ace on some Biggie Pac shit. We was cool at one point. Now, you know what I mean? I'm fucking niggas wise now. You know what I'm talking about? So, look, my thing is to see the bad boy label sitting there right there, like we don't call ourselves Death Row Madden. Uh-oh. That's right. That to me, that was just like, what's up? Take it out, you want to take it. So we could be reaching right now, but we gonna take it there. Just know that. Just know that.
We ain't running, we ain't high. We coming straight at you, and there's subliminals. You know what I mean? You got HBO all on the goddamn screen. You know, still in our fucking goddamn radio show. You know what I mean? Shit dry as fucking goddamn overcooked chicken, motherfucker.
That shit like the Vegas desert right now, nigga. Here's what you missing. You missing personality, homeboy. You missing that real live hood talk, nigga. You missing real life facts in your league drive. Your league dry, your real talks don't work like ours, man. Now, with that being said, let's get over here in this AFC and talk about what's going on in the North right now. We had some changes over here, man. We had a couple changes in the last, since last event. I mean, last year, bro. AFC North, we got a new coach over there coaching the Ravens, and we got a new Steelers coach, man. My man Albert got a little busy with the league and shit, said he couldn't continue to play. It sucks because he was starting to turn the corner. He was playing high level football for the last 2 seasons, and he got his team 4-3. So he left 4-2 and took a loss to the computer and shit. But we got a new guy over there, S-God, man. I want to welcome him to the league. I know we over here different, so hopefully he can fall in line and enjoy what we got to bring over here. But the Ravens also got a new coach over there, man. So the AFC North got a makeover right now, and that's crazy, man. We got another loyal member over there that took over these Ravens, man. Can't remember the guy's name. Let me make sure I get his shit right. For the Ravens, he calls it Bird Gang Dez. Bird Gang Dez over there.
For Lava, appreciate you bringing your members over here, man. But 9 out of 10 winning, you gotta know this motherfucking name, cause she ain't gonna stay long.
I don't know, Boom. I'm not gonna discredit this. Let me tell you one thing about Lava and his boys. They are 100 for 100. Every person he brings to the league has been here since. Who we lose? I'll wait.
You know it.
I'll wait.
Somebody who came and stole the chip.
Oh yeah, the Super Bowl member. He was a little scared though. Super Bowl member, he copped out though. He had school, man. You got to give him a little bit of credit.
School overrated, dog.
That he had school. He won a Super Bowl and then he slid off.
Yeah.
That nigga won a bowl and left. That bowl turned into ass whoopings the following year. You know how that is, man. He had the perfect situation. And in that perfect situation, while we all had ass teams and developing them and trying to build them, because that's what you do in real draft. We all pick ass teams. All the good coaches pick the ass teams and develop them. He stole one, but he out of there. All right, so my bad. He 99.9% with his members over here. So what you think, man? I don't know if you played the Ravens yet, man. You think he gonna be a competitor?
Nah, man. He's zero, just like the fucking Lee Steelers. He's zero. He beat me last year, dog, but you know that shit ain't gonna happen no more. He caught me slipping, but you know he gonna. Nah, he ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make playoffs this year.
You sitting on top of the division right now, that 6-2, my boy. It started off ugly. I think you was 0-2 starting the year off.
Yeah, I was 1-2.
1-2.
But I was 1-2.
Okay, so the division looking like this. You got the Browns sitting at 6-2, the Steelers sitting at 4-3, the Bengals 3-5, and the Ravens is 2-5 right now, man. Do you think you see any shuffling going on in that situation, or you think the gap gonna stay where it's at? The Browns, Steelers, or you think it's gonna be some changes there? Anybody else can make the playoffs in this division?
Yeah, I think the training might be able to come up, man, but only because the reason why Albert quit, man, because he got me left on the schedule twice. So he was like, damn, I lost all these games. So he's like, I know I ain't making the playoffs. So.
Man, they said my boy Albert left the league after he was in the other league that we all in and shit and get 65-5. He got tired of this shit. But I do know Albert, man. I'm gonna give him some love. He usually get busy around this time, man. So I'm gonna call it that was it, because he was winning over in our league. For him to quit our league too, I mean, Albert is emotional. He definitely don't like. You gotta watch how you say certain shit to him and all that. But for him to just abruptly leave like that, I think it would have more to do with him getting busy, bro. But
Captain Saberhole now, huh?
Captain Saber. And nigga quit. Boot that nigga. So we over in the AFC South right now, man. It seemed like Mil Tice just got some life back in him and shit, man. He was on suicide watch for a moment right now. The bull back a little bit, got a little bit of energy back. He ready to play again. And what's going on over there, Booney? Because my man was on his way out the door. I thought I was going to find a new user.
No, don't ask me shit about Mil Tice. He ain't here to stay. I don't know who he played next. He played jungle or me next, but whenever he play one of us, he's gonna be in that same bullshit. About to pull the plug, you know what I mean?
I think
he's gonna be back.
Nah, I think he back, man. Let's see.
We're gonna see.
Now, was torturous. Jungle took a loss to the Steelers, a forced loss in that game, man. We knew Albert Ass was going to quit. We wouldn't have did that to him, you feel me? Even though it was within the rules, and that's why he took the forced loss. But damn, you take the forced loss, get a forced win. You in the chat asking for the forced win and shit. We give it to you, and then you quit. The fuck. But Jungle still look like he great win his division over here, buddy. You see anything changing there?
Man, I think Mil Tice could beat Jungle, man. All bullshit aside, I know I talk shit about Mil, but man, if he get his head out of his ass and, you know what I mean, stop bitching up all the time, hey, he could actually beat Jungle, man. You just gotta switch it up a little bit.
I mean, this was when we was in year 2. This became a hot rival over there. And Mil beating 3 times in one season to get to the Super Bowl, and then the ties turned. The next following year, it was Jungle winning that. So I think this is a tough rival here. You're right. If Mil is into it and he get his head out his ass, he hard over here. This is a good rival over here. But my sleeper team is the Titans, my boy. Like I just got finished playing the Titans. This man put it. I mean, the trade we did, not this draft, but the draft before, the trade that I did, and I pretty much gave him my entire draft for to move into the top 10, made this guy's team lights out on defense. I mean, he got Vita Vea still sitting there at D tackle. He also got the Bull Payne from Alabama sitting there at D tackle. He built he got the ends to go with it. He got great outside linebackers. I think his weakness is his secondary, and that's lightly. That's not saying like but that might be the weakest part of his defense. It's hard to move the ball on this guy's team. So I think if he just get his turnovers down and get his offense together, he'll be fine over there. What about the Colts, man? You see any life being... I call him top 4 Willie.
Man, first off, man, the Titans, his weakness is him. He ass. That's the only thing that's going to keep me down is him. Until he got them change that sorry-ass offense. Coach, man, this motherfucker been picking in the damn top 3, goddamn, ever since he came in.
Top 4 Willie. Hey, yo, man, he get another three more drafts of top 4 Willies. He fucking around had the best team out there.
Yeah, 99 ass.
Man, that slide over here to the AFC East. Now, this the funny shit, because niggas over here, they be killing this division, man. They done called it the AFC Easy, the AFC Least, the AFC Ass, the AFC. Here we go. 4-3 Jets. My boy Lizard is stepping up right now. 4-3-1. This boy got a tie on the schedule right now. A tie, though? Whoa. Then you got the Bills sitting at 3-4, but he had his family reunion. Who we introducing? That nigga at the family reunion taking L's right now, so he done fucked himself. The Dolphins ass-eating ass, always talking about he gonna win the division. He's sitting at 2-6 right now, trying to get niggas suspended and shit over here. And Harold Burger's drunk ass, he had one shot of motherfucking Cavassier, and then those 6 losses is because he drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade. He ready to get that shit together. 1-6 over here, man. Let's slide on past the AFC Easy. Let's talk about the AFC West. Here's where I think things get interesting at. Right now, the Broncos played in the AFC title game last season, losing to Jungle. Shout out to The Rock in the building, baby. Jungle The Rock, he The Rock, and all that. They got their little squad together. Y'all still ain't fucking with Death Row. Death Row is here to stay. But he's 6-2. The Chiefs 4-3. The Gunners 3-4. And the Raiders is doing exactly what I said he was going to do. Let's talk about this. The Raiders won this division last year. I'm going to give you the floor, Boone. Why did the Raiders win the division last year?
Man, fucking Forrest Wayne, old garbage can ass nigga. Oh, how you get to the playoffs out Forrest Wayne, man? I don't understand that shit. That shit crazy.
But comfortably got there. He had not did he just not only make the playoffs, he had a bye. He was the number 2 team in the AFC last year off of Forrest wins. All right, so what was my prediction? Didn't I say he would not make the playoffs this year? I said it right. He wouldn't make the playoffs this year. Well, he's sitting at the bottom of their division at 3-5 right now. The only thing good he got going for him over there is Deion Sanders Jr. PT2, primetime 2, baby, over there, top corner in the league right now. But the team I want to talk about, I thought the Chiefs will win this division. I still think they have a shot to win it. But the Gunners, my boy, the Gunners is playing really good football right now. How you feel about that?
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I seen a game the other day that he played, man. He should have won against the Chiefs, man. He won that game, and I don't think he realized how important that game was.
Yeah.
In a division game. I think if he would have kind of just taken account how big the game was, he would have played it a lot differently and ran the ball more. But, yeah, man, Dale got a good chance to actually be in the playoffs this year, man. He just got to play smart football.
Yeah, I think when he had this game, it was a 3-point ball game in the fourth quarter with like 5 minutes on the clock, and he threw a pick off there where he could have kicked 3 just running the ball, tied the game up, and let his defense do what it was doing all game, which was shutting the Chiefs down. You just got, as a coach, man, you got to be better in those situations, man. You got to know game-like situations. You got to understand momentum. You got to understand where you at on the field. You got to know what the point system looking like, and you got to be able to play smart football in that moment. But other than that, I think he is playing good football. Let's talk about his team before we close this thing out. Let's go over here to his roster and talk about what he did in this last draft. Now, in this last draft, we had 6 quarterbacks that was top-notch quarterbacks coming out of this draft. The Tennessee faithful Jared Garantano went number 1 to the Vikings. And then we had 5 other quarterbacks that were better than the quarterbacks that Dale picked. But he went and got Jalen Hurts from Alabama. Jalen Hurts. He picked him number 6 overall. All right. Now, when you picked him, he picked the speed. All right. He had 90 speed, 90 acceleration at quarterback. 92 throwing power, 80 deep accuracy, medium, 81, 83. So he's developing them now. But picking that quarterback, to me, I thought, like, what are you doing here, though? But then after sitting down, talking to him, and doing an interview with him, I think I understand why he picked this quarterback. And he kind of has the idea of you. kind of giving me that idea. And in that game he lost to the Chiefs, he had the opportunity to use that guy's legs before he threw that interception, and he didn't. So once he learned how to play with this guy, and he has the offense for it, because we're going to see a lot of read option and stuff coming out of him. So he has the offense to do it. So once he catches up and that rookiness goes away, I think this is a good pick for him because his defense is lights out. His defense is lights out, bro. Like, I mean, you got the Bosa brothers, you got Joey and Nick Bosa at the defensive ends over here. Then you got at D tackle, you got Marvin Wilson from Florida State, who's a monster. We saw him. It's not too many D tackles you can look at in this league that just shuts the middle of the field down. Vita Vea, one of them. Marvin Wilson is one of them. The boy Hurts from 49ers is one of them. And then Sheldon is one of them. But this guy showed me something that I didn't think was possible. He completely shut the run game down in the middle of the field by himself. So his up front, he might got one of the best defensive front sevens in the game right now, man. For real. And if he just let those boys play for him and let his team go through his defense, and he just don't turn the ball over on offense, this guy can be in the playoffs every year or win his division every year.
Yeah, off of his defense, man.
Off of that defense.
I'm pissed off because I got to play this motherfucker next. So shit, I'm trying to put together a scheme. I'm trying to stay away from Denzel Ward.
Man.
So we're gonna have to see what we can do.
And the crazy thing is this: I've played damn near every team in the league right now, right? And you've played everybody too. And like I haven't played Dell, only played him once. But what I see, I played the Tennessee Titans. We just talked about him. When I say it was so hard to move the ball, when you put a team together like that and your defense is just stout and the computer AI is good too, so he can just use that as his strength, it's hard to move the ball on him. And I see that with this Gunners team. This defense is built where it's going to be hard to do things on him. He has to make the mistakes for you to be successful. And that's what he's been doing. He's been making the mistakes himself. So, but outside of that, I mean, you got a 6'3" linebacker with 90 speed, 92 acceleration, 6'3", 235, sitting in the middle. He a monster. On the outside, you got Dorian O'Daniel from Clemson, and then he got the other bull, Marquise Hayes from Ole Miss. Two stout spreadsheet players that came out in our draft. But you're right, Denzel Ward, man, is this guy a shutdown corner? I don't think the stats produce shutdown, but I definitely think he's up there with the top corners.
Nah, man, he's definitely a shutdown corner, man. If you don't see that many balls thrown his way, that many picks, that's because they're going away from him. So that definitely means he's a shutdown corner.
He has a well put together team. Taylor Rapp from Washington at safety. This guy he plays him in the box a lot. He does a lot of shit with that 89, 90 acceleration. That's pretty solid too. But he plays him in the box a lot, and I like how he plays on defense. I mean, listen, man, I think this guy has the opportunity to win his division still. He's 3-4 right now, but it's still a young season. I think, to me personally, I'm giving you the most improved coach. I'm giving it to him right now because of what we've been seeing this season. So I think if he keep it up, man, he stay focused and do what he do, man. Also, I'm gonna give you a quick note: the wide receiver he drafted in the second draft, our second spreadsheet draft, David Sills from West Virginia, 6'4", 202. This guy is a monster right now. He learned how to throw the ball to him, bro. Cause look, let's just talk about this. Right now, on 2021 season, he has 22 catches for 639 yards. But this is after the first 3 games of not producing nothing, 4 touchdowns, okay? Now, that's big time, but let's go to the season stats. All right, the game we watched against the Chiefs, he had 8 catches for 336 yards. He was averaging 42 yards a catch, 3 touchdowns. That's dangerous. Then he had 6 against, and this is both Tranny and Tranny's Jr. 6 catches, 116 yards, and a touchdown. He's learned that. Now, before that, look at these numbers. Before that, he had 2 catches, 2 catches, 2 catches, and 2 catches. All season long, he was averaging 2 catches a game, and in the last 2 games, he got 14 catches, damn near 500 yards, and 4 touchdowns in the last 2 games. That's the scary part. If he's learning how to throw the ball with him and get the ball to him, he'll get Roberts back from Florida, from Alabama, his #1 receiver. He'll get him back off an injury in about 3 weeks. But then you got to go with Rashad Penny, man. He got to give him the ball more. What you think?
Man, if he would have won, man, he would have won probably half of the games that he lost if he would have gave him the damn ball. He threw so many red zone picks, man. And I see that if he doesn't get the big play touchdown, he won't score in the red zone.
Yeah.
So you got to be okay with that, or find some plays that actually works in the red zone to just give Penny damn ball.
And the sad part about it is, like, he went down every year. 328 carries first year. He had 15 yards, 17 touchdowns, 1,500 yards. Then the year after that, 319 yards, but then he dropped to 255. Now, you can't get it. I mean, this is your best player on offense, especially with a rookie quarterback. He has to be your workhorse. I mean, 255 carries in the season is not going to work when you used to giving him 300 plus. And now he's at 129 with 624 yards, 6 touchdowns. His average is the highest it ever been at 4.8 right now. But you're right. Everything got to go through this guy. And I think as soon as the offensive coordinator realizes that everything goes through your best player, then you'll start being an elite player in this league, man. That's the AFC, man. And like I said, Dell right now has the most improved coach going on right now. Is there any other AFC teams that we missing on a positive or negative side?
Man, I think you hit it on the head, man. I think that's pretty much it, man.
All right, man, there you go, man. This Anthits, the franchise guru, with my co-host, the real Boom Tupac is back. You know how we do, real talk. Nobody do it better than us. There's a few out there that copy this shit, but they can't do it like us because they not live like us. Period. And don't...
remember.
Bad boy killers, HBO! Fuck out here, nigga. Fuck y'all. We coming for your throat, nigga. Just know that. Holla at us.
Yep.